Hello my loves, it's Kat. How are you? What are you doing? I hope you're good. So I have been feeling very down lately, very stressed, very negative, and I want to feel better. And in order to feel better, I'm going to make you feel better. I want to find out what are the most amazing qualities about you. I want to make you feel the best, the highest, the most radiant versions of you. And I want to do that for you. I want to hype you up. So let me do that. So what you need to do to find out your best qualities is to choose a card or a crystal. We have card 1 with some red aventurine, card 2 with some rose quartz, and card 3 with some lemon quartz. So when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find your timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see you at your reading. Ready? Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. So you chose the red aventurine and citrine. Right away I feel like I have this energy feels very familiar to me. I feel like I have read it before. It was some time ago. Was it the one, were you in the pile where I described your energy as the sun? Because if you are, welcome back, nice to meet you, oh my god. And if you haven't, I'm so glad you're in this pile, and maybe in the future you will check out my older videos and find yourself in there, because I do feel this familiarity here. And it's almost like it could also be that you once saw one of my older videos and decided maybe this is not for me, and then you stumbled on my channel again after some time, some months, and and here you are. I don't know, I feel like I've read this energy before. It doesn't even have to be the sun pile, the where I described your, it was, I remember the feeling that I felt. It was like the way I described it then, and it stands true yet again still. Do you know the feeling when let's say you have been studying all day or several days inside with curtains closed, and it was finals and it was really hard, and finally, you know, all the exams are over, the exams are over, and you finally get to open the door and get outside and the sun is shining, and you just close your eyes and you're like, oh, I haven't seen the sun in weeks, and here it is for me, and it warms your face, and it sort of energizes you in a cellular level. Is that the right word? In the your entire genetic makeup is re-energized. That's what I feel when I sit in your energy. You feel like the sun. And I feel like this is something that other people feel as well when they are around you. It's almost like when you're gone, the sun is gone. It's a rainy day when you're away. That's just right. People crave your energy. They crave to be around you. It's almost like you warm them up from the inside. You make them feel happy, you make them feel good. It's kind of like, I just heard, this is something that my brother once said, and I don't know where he got that from, but it's a theory that people are either locks or they are keys. And he would describe himself as a lock because he's very introverted. He doesn't really, if we are around people and there is just one person he doesn't know, he shuts down. He can't be comfortable until he gets to know this person. And for me, mostly, I'm an introvert as well, but I'm open to new people, sort of. I don't know anymore. I have changed so many times over the year. I don't know what kind of introvert I am. But I don't know. I actually, let's forget about that. The point was that you feel like a key to me. You feel like a key. You kind of open up introverts, and it's almost like you have this like like a what is it? It was also a joke, some sort of a joke, like introverts make friends. Hold on, wait. It was the only way introverts make friends is if extroverts adopt them. And I feel like you have these let's go adopt some introverts kind of energy about you. People love to be your friend. There are so many people who have crushes on you, and not just romantic, but also like friend crushes. Like people would just love to be your friend. They would love to be around you, and they're like, if only I could have a friend like that. I mean, I want to be your friend. You seem amazing. And I really need that right now. I'm really stressed. But you just feel really fun to be around, and I feel like people open up to you so easily. And it just automatically happens. Like people, I feel like a lot of people come to you and they talk about stuff and they're like, wait, I've never actually told that to anyone. You're like, I know, it happens to a lot of you. Yeah, so I don't know, but your art, I don't know. I also want to say, I don't know if there is another tarot reader, because what I hear right now, like repeatedly, the sun pile, and I don't know if that is something another tarot reader has, like that is, like some tarot readers have like, oh, you are my water pile, oh, you are my psychic pile, or group, or whatever. And I feel like there might be another tarot reader out there who has a sun pile, and I don't know, that might be a message for some of you. Or is that a message for me? You know what? Yeah. You might be my sun pile. I didn't think about that first. Oh dear. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards, because I'm really feeling oracles here. Not too much tarot right now. So talk to me. I actually want to take a look at that because it looks like a person a little bit. No, it isn't. It's just a crystal, but right there, if you can see that there, it looks like a person to me. Someone like with a like a blue scarf on their hands. I'm sorry. My beautiful, beautiful pile number ones. What is going on? Ooh, okay, so we got two. So be it. I'm gonna need some water. Much better. Okay. We have strength. And this is actually another thing that I saw I actually saw the strength card in tarot. Like the lion. It's just spirit animal lion because I'm feeling it. Or you might be a Leo. This is Leo energy though. You're right. I'm also hearing like a rising Leo. Doesn't have to be. I'm a rising Leo. Oh right, I am a rising Leo too. Cool. Anyway, there might be some Leo in your chart. Could be sun, moon, or rising. Doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm feeling here. So we have the strength. Let me take a look at this card. Where is the strength in this card? Is it the fact that, you know, what's funny is that this person, this strength card, and this person, well, he does have like weapons and stuff, but instead of like usually, if there's a card that represents strength, they're like, you know, wielding a sword or something. But in this card, he is on top of this hill. I think those are rocks that he is kind of like dropping. I don't know. It's... Listen. I think even though you love people, you love being around people, and people love you, they most certainly love you, you don't mind being alone. You actually kind of like your alone time, and it's fun and it's good. And maybe there was a time when you didn't enjoy it as much, but then I don't know, was there a self-love journey or something that happened and that kind of like changed your mind, and now you kind of crave the alone time? I don't know. And I also feel like there aren't a lot of people who want to, there aren't a lot of enemies. That's what I kind of like see. And if there are some, they're kind of like way lower than you, kind of like it doesn't even touch you, like you don't even care. It's almost like, you know, the only way you can hurt me is that if you're on my level, and for that to happen, you gotta climb, bitch. And they're not gonna climb, and so it's not gonna hurt you. And I also feel like you're not, I don't know. I feel like you're very kind, very kind. But there is also this, I won't be used kind of thing. I feel like you may have been, I feel like there may have been some trauma, some, but then again, I feel like for some of you, this goes like straight in half. So half of you had a very happy childhood, and the other half had not so good childhood. And I feel like some of you were like this, like from like you were always like this. You were always this sun energy. And some of you kind of learned it on the way, like you weren't always this way, but then you had some journeys you went on, and this is who you became. And I love that for you. But yeah, there is also this energy of, you know your value, you know what you're capable of, and you know, if people doesn't want to be around you, they don't fucking have to. They can go on their merry way without you. You don't necessarily need them. kind of like, you know, I know what I bring to the table and I'm not afraid to eat alone. So yeah, there is this, I really love this energy, by the way. We also have creativity. Look, even in this card, there are these like rays of sunlight. Jesus. I love that. You have this, you love life. You really love life. But I don't know, perhaps you were, okay. So I feel that for some of you, you had been depressed for a very long time, maybe even since childhood. I feel there is this past energy depression here that I feel that you kind of overcame. And I feel like in that time you thought about death a lot. And if it would be better. And I feel like there is still this curiosity about death for some reason. Like what it would be like to die, what's after death. And I feel like there is just this curiosity, kind of like, you know, like I really want to know. But then again, I'm gonna find out anyway sometime, so I'm not really in a hurry. There's this, I don't know. It was Peter Pan. It was Peter Pan who said it. To die would be an awfully great adventure. And I love that. So yeah, there is this, like, you know what, I'm gonna die sometime, hopefully not very soon, although that would be kind of awesome because then I would find out what's out there. But while we're here, let's enjoy life. That's something that I feel here. I'm also going to get some astrology cards. I haven't used these ever, so we will see what will come up. Oh, okay. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Look what we have! The sun! Yeah. Oh my fucking god. I can't make this up. I can't. Oh my god. Okay. What did it say then? Oh, shit. Okay. The sun, your immortal spirit, purpose and destiny is involved. Oh my god. Oh, oh, well, I love being right. I do. And I feel great about this. I feel great about this, okay? I feel really great. Oh my god. I just can't get over this. I can't. Oh my god. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay. So, yeah. Let's also wait. I don't know. Yeah. Well, maybe later. Let's get some tarot for now. So, yeah, let's get some tarot cards for now. So, the sun. Are you fucking with me? Seriously? Okay, moving on. Oh, also, look what we have at the back of the deck. The death. And even in that card, we have some radiating light coming from the face. Well, I don't know. Well, however you want to look at it, I think it's a face, sort of. Right. Well, my sun pile. I was wondering when I would be getting these, like, oh, you must be my water pile. You know, like, I know at least Lexi the Leo says that because I'm always in her water pile. Always. always. Maybe once I was in a psychic pile, but I'm always in the water pile. I don't know how, but I'm always there. Oh, there's something blinking in the camera. I think the memory is getting full. So I'm just gonna pause right here and delete whatever I have in there, and we will continue this in just a second. Okay, so let's keep going. Yeah, now some tarot. I had a heart attack. I thought I just deleted the latest video, the beginning of this reading, and I completely freaked out. Luckily, I didn't. It was a completely different. It just, the setup looked very much the same, so I freaked out. Well, oh, okay. I'm not gonna do reverse this time. Okay, so with the Page of Cups, I see that you have a very action-based way of you. When you want something, you make it happen. And you also have this, like, I want to make my dreams come true. And you very actively seek ways to make your dreams come true. Like, okay, I want to go to Disney World one day. So you are actively saving for that. You're actively saving money to go to Disneyland someday. And, or I want a puppy someday, so I am saving money for puppy. There is this way of you, like, I know what I want and I know how to get it, and that's what I'm gonna do. And this kind of, it inspires people. It really does. And they love this about you. And I feel like a lot of people feel like they would like to be more like you in a way. But I think, I kind of feel like you're like, no, I rebuke this. I don't want that. You have to be yourself. You have this, well. Who have we here? The Strength card that I talked about earlier. And oh, we also have 8 of Cups. Right, well, I don't know about you, but I think this reading has been very insane. And I kind of love that. Well, and there's also this, that your energy is really, really easy to read. There are some people whose energy is kind of hidden, it's secretive, it's mysterious, but you are an open book. I feel like you also you feel a little bit like a really bad liar. Like, I feel like all your emotions, they show on your face. Like, you can't hide anything. I feel like there's also this Outlander. I have a little bit of like Claire energy here, just a little bit. But especially Claire in the books. I don't know if you've read them, Outlander books. I'm a big reader. I usually read the books of any series that I watch if I like them. And then I get angry because I like the books better. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway. In the books, I don't know if it was ever mentioned in the series, but in the books, Claire is horrible liar because all her emotions are shown on her face. So whenever she's kind of like lying in the books, she always thinks to herself after saying the lie, well, it's kind of true because, you know, that did happen, but not exactly like she's reasoning it in her head. Like, you know, I hope he believed me because it wasn't actually a lie per se. I don't know. There is this, you're just really, really open. And I also feel like you may have some sort of platform or a following, or you may do some social media stuff. you just have the energy for it. I don't know if it's a Leo energy here, because we do have some Leo energy, by the way, with that card as well. And with the, I think, well, I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'm not big on astrology yet, at least. I just haven't gotten into it yet, because I'm taking my spiritual journey kind of slowly, and I like to study things myself. I want to find, I want to research everything from many different resources and then make up my own mind about it. So it could be. For now, I'm not sure if I'm really into astrology, but I haven't studied it yet. So maybe I won't change my mind. But even if I won't, it's completely okay, because everybody has things that they're into, and maybe some people are more into astrology but less into, I don't know, palmistry. And some people are into runes, but not so much in tarot cards, you know? So I'm finding my way here. I'm still finding my way. And I think I will continue to do that until the day I die. So I'm not in a hurry. Yeah, so with the Eight of Cups, I see, look, there's the sun again. There's the sun again. And, well, no sun here, but we have a rainbow. Either way, I feel like you have been on a journey. There's something that you left behind. I don't know what it was. Could be, for some reason, I feel like could have been family. There was something you left behind. It could have been that you moved away and you left your little siblings behind. And you feel really sad about it. It kind of like pains you. It preys on you. There's something you left behind. But if you had stayed where you were, you wouldn't have anything that you have right now. So in case you're like wondering, well, maybe I should have stayed there, or maybe I never should have left, then you wouldn't be this person that you are now, because you wouldn't have gone through the experiences that you did. And most importantly, because I feel like you are very, I don't know, either you are very wealthy, or like, it doesn't have to be money, but it can be like friends, and grateful for the things that you have, and that makes you feel wealthy, or there's this like this rich, wealthy energy, but it doesn't have to be money. It's almost like, it's like a mentality, more like I have everything I need. I have more than I need. That's what I feel here. And I don't know, you wouldn't be in this place if you hadn't made the choices that you made. Well, who we have here? The King of Wands. And another lion. Oh, damn. There must be some Leo in your chart. There has to be. Well, you know, if there isn't, you know, doesn't have to be, but I don't know, I feel it. I just really, really feel it. Or, well, it could be other fire energy, but anyway, where you are right now was, you were left there. It's part of your destiny. We had a card that talked about destiny. Where was it? Oh yeah. Your immortal spirit, purpose and destiny is involved. Yes. You have a very strong destiny. There is big plans. There are big plans for you. And you are going in the right direction. You are on the right path. Most definitely. Oh, well, okay. So we have a king, queen of... Well, let's take these two cards. 3 cards, okay. Well, I'm just gonna take them, because then we have a King of Wands, and then we have Queen of Wands. And these both are very, very passionate. There's so much passion here. And then guess what we have? We have 10 of Cups, the happily ever after card. So what I also see for you, because I feel also that you would like to know what's in your future for some reason. I don't know why, but I kind of feel it. So what's in your future then? Well, family for sure. And there is a person for you as well. If you're single right now, enjoy it, because it's not gonna last for long. It isn't. We also have Seven of Pentacles. I actually have a very weird relationship with the Seven of Pentacles. It was a time in my life when I was really I was having a spiritual awakening, and parts of my personality was like dying off, and I was kind of like, well, I was very much a work in progress. Things were changing very rapidly. I didn't know who I was anymore. That was the point. And every day I would draw a card, and guess what it would be? Every single damn day. Seven of Pentacles. Every damn day for weeks, for months. Always Seven of Pentacles. Didn't matter what kind of deck I used, it was always Seven of Pentacles. And if I drew more cards, Seven of Pentacles would be there, or it would be at the bottom of the deck. And I have a very weird relationship with it, but for me, it means work in progress, and just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. It's gonna come to you. What's meant for you will come to you. And I feel like you have that mentality down. I feel like you are a very good manifestator. I don't think there's such word. You're very good at manifesting things. You are so capable of drawing in things that you want, because you're a very action forward kind of person, and that draws in the things that you want, because manifestations usually require some sort of change, some sort of action. Something has to be done so that you can create space for the thing that you want to bring forward. And I think that you have this nailed down, and all I hear is just enjoy, 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 enjoy. Where you are now is magnificent. You are right now in your golden years, because I just saw Andy. Well, not Andy. I saw the I saw the Nord dog tattoo he has tattooed on his butt. For some reason. I don't know why my spirit guides do me like this. I mean, anyway, I know what this is about. It's a quote that he said in the very last episode. He said, "I wish you could tell when you are in your good old days before you leave them." And right now, you are in your good old days. Many years from now, you're gonna be thinking about this time right here where you are now, and what a magical time it was. So please do enjoy it. I feel so good about this, and I feel much better now about like my shit also. So thank you for that. I had a blast. So this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed as much as I did, and I would really love to read for you again. So I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. So you chose the rose quartz and spessartine garnet. Spessartine garnet. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So right away, I feel like you were a definite starseed. And what I keep hearing is that you were you were made of stardust. That's kind of what I feel here. And there is this like your energy is kind of like sparkling. It's sparkling. It's like how stars twinkle, like twinkle lights, like fairy lights. There is this sparkle, and I love that. And I feel like there is this potential in you. There is this, because I feel like this kind of energy is kind of rare, and it almost feels like there have been only a few people with the similar energy in the world, and those people, they feel like they were handpicked to come to Earth to do something amazing. And one of those people I can say for sure is like Marilyn Monroe. That's the kind of energy I feel here. This kind of, it's a little bit, I have to admit, it's a little bit chaotic, this energy. It's not as stable. and don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like this energy is kind of like chaotic. Just a little bit to make it interesting, you know. That's what I'm like going for here. That's what I'm looking for. It's different, and I like that. It's like it's really hard to get a hold of you. It's really hard to describe you because you are so many things at once and nothing at all at the same time. I keep hearing, do you know the song? I think it was Alanis Morissette, but I keep hearing the Baseballs version. It was the, oh wait, what was the, damn it, I don't. She's a bitch, she's a lover, she's a child, she's a mother. I don't, damn it. What's the song? Bitch. That's the song, Bitch, I think. Yeah. There's this kind of like, I think it was Alanis Morissette. It's her song, but then the Baseballs made a cover from it, and I love the Baseballs. Anyway, I can actually link that song for you if you like. Yeah, I'm gonna link that song for you. Maybe as a channeled song. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what happens. So, yeah. There's like you are so many things at the same time, and it's impossible because it's almost like, I also hear the Alice in Wonderland quote. How was it? It was, I knew who I was this morning, but I've changed several times since then. I just can't get a hold of you. It's like, you're like, in Finnish, we sort of say when people are like this, like you can't get a hold of who they are. We usually say that we don't know if it's a fish or a bird. We don't know which one it is. I don't know if this person is a fish or a bird. I don't know where that comes from. I have no idea, but that's what we normally say. But for you, it's almost like I can't catch you. It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. You can't, it's impossible. You just slip away. I'm getting a little bit like Aquarius energy. Are you an Aqua babe as well? Oh my God, happy birthday! I am having my birthday soon as well. I'm also an Aquarius. Oh, you don't have to be, but I kind of feel the Aquarius energy here. But I also feel Gemini. Gemini. Could be sun, moon, or rising. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Yeah. I'm gonna get some oracle cards here as well. You were meant to shine. You were meant to be seen. Another person with this kind of energy is Billie Eilish. Yeah. There are a few people like this, and Marilyn Monroe and Billie Eilish, they both have this same energy. Like, you can't. They feel unreal. They feel unreal. Yeah, you have the same energy as Billie Eilish does. Because for me, energy, it's kind of like, the only way I can describe energy being, it's kind of like a smell. It's kind of like, for me, when I feel energy, like for the pile ones, I kind of recognize the energy, like I have read it before. I'm not so sure about you because your energy has a tendency to mutate, it changes. So it could be something one day and then completely different the next day. So I'm not sure if I would be, well, maybe. Well, it really depends. It really depends on the reading if I would be able to recognize you or not. But for the pile number one, I recognize them immediately. I had read that energy before. And for me, it's almost like smelling something. Like, do you have you ever had this thing where you smell something, you're like, I have smelled this same thing before, but where was it? I can't place the smell, but I'm sure I have smelled it somewhere before. And then maybe later you smell it again, and then you get the flashback of maybe being at the funeral of your grandmother's, and there were these flowers that had the smell, and now you smelled it again in a flower shop or something, and it brought you back to this memory. I have the same thing with energy. When I feel the energy, I'm like, I have felt this energy before, but where was it? Where was it? And then I place it. Like, yeah, it was this reading. Oh my God, I remember this reading. And the funny thing is that I never remember anything about my readings after I've done them. My mom says that's how you know you have been channeling, because you're not really supposed to, because then you know that the words came from somewhere else, kind of like that sort of thing. That what she told me, and I never remember anything about my readings after I've done them. So I'm not sure if I've felt you before, because you feel kind of familiar, and then also at the same time not so much. Like, I have no idea. I don't know. I could have. Well, let's move on. But I could have, but I'm not sure. Ooh. You have clear aura. I love this. Yeah, there is. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. This really makes sense for me. Somehow. But can I explain it? I'm not sure. How do I explain this? Your soul feels very, very pure. Kind of like it feels very pure. But how can I explain this? Please help me with the words. I have no idea how to explain this. There is this freshness about it. Like, there's this freshness about it. Like your soul feels refreshing. There's something so different about you that makes people feel very refreshed. Like for example, let's say where have I heard the word refreshed? It's almost like, do you know, how can I explain this? Let's imagine a scenario. So in this scenario, there are a lot of, like, people always lie. They always tell lies. People never say what they mean. And then you come in and you tell them exactly what you think. You're not, you know, go beating around the bush or anything. You say how things are. And people are so shocked because nobody does this. But then there are other people who are like, whoa, like, this is so refreshing. A person who is so clear with their intention, you know exactly what they're thinking, you know what they want, they're not lying, they don't have an alternative motive. What they say is what they want, what you see is what you get. This is so refreshing. This is what I feel from you. This fresh wind, this energy. Wasn't there a reading one day? I know this energy now. Wait, or was it just a dream? I'm not sure anymore. Okay, I don't know if I may have, but I'm not sure anymore. What your energy feels like is like wind. There is this, like, you know, have you ever been outside? It's really hot, the sun is shining really brightly, and you're like really hot, and there is no wind coming anywhere. The air is kind of like stale, and you're just, oh, this is horrible, even though you love summer. And then all of a sudden, or maybe you go to the beach or something, and there is this fresh ocean energy that just blows through you, and it's just so refreshing and so nice. It feels so good on your skin. That is what your energy feels like. That is it. I don't know. I have a faint memory of describing someone as the wind, but I think it was like a long time ago. I may have said it or maybe hinted in that direction. You may have been in that pile, but maybe not. It's really hard to read your energy, by the way, so I'm not entirely sure. So my pile number 2, Spirit Guides. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, Grace. Oh, yes. Wait a minute. I always have to look at the camera to make sure that they are actually straight, because for me they look very much like this. Anyways, Grace, yes. It's almost like have you ever for some reason I get this kind of like like in insulting someone in a graceful manner, in a like they don't even know if it was an insult or not. I don't know why, but I'm kind of getting that. Like, there is this, you're sharp like a blade. Like, you cut hard and true if need be. But yeah, there was also, like, now how I'm describing your energy, it would be like a blade. Like a beautiful blade. And like I said, it cuts hard and sharp and true. That is what you feel like. Or maybe that's just how you speak. There is this sharpness about you. Very much so. And maybe that is the refreshing quality about you. You say things how they are. You say what you mean. Maybe that's it. There is something about you here. I'm also going to get I'm gonna take my astrology cards too. So, that sounds like a monkey, damn it. So, pile number 2, spirit guides. Talk to me. Tell me about my beautiful pile number 2s. Ooh, okay. We have Pluto. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. Yeah. Oh, and we have the Phoenix here. Right. So that's what I've been talking about. Your energy just mutates, it changes. Like, you can be something one day and then be completely different the next. It's just, people have really hard time figuring you out. It's almost like you change personalities, like you change clothes. Not a bad thing, by the way. Kind of cool. And that may lead you, now that I'm thinking about this, that may lead you to feeling like you don't know who you are. I have I don't know if it's just an Aquarius thing or air signs in general. Oh, by the way, wind, air. There has to be some air in your chart. I feel it. So, I don't know if it's just Aquarius, but other air signs as well. But there is this kind of like privately, we don't always know who we are. Who are we, the core? Like, we don't know, because we can be anything. We have this, at least, I don't know if I'm just talking for Aquarius or if I'm just talking about myself, but there is this, like, we can sort of adjust our personalities to fit the environment that we are in. And I feel like you have this ability as well. Like, when needed, you can be the girl boss, and or boy boss, any boss, the CEO of the world. Or the next day you can be the mother, the father of the group. And in a different place you can be the fun, flirty one who likes to party. And the next, you're the peace-loving hippie who smokes herbs and reads tea leaves and tarot cards. And the next, you are someone who takes studies really seriously and dresses like a librarian. I mean, I feel this for you. And that's just it. Just because that can make you feel like you don't know who you are at the core. But I think that's just it. Your personality is being a shapeshifter. It's a wonderful quality about you. It's an amazing gift. But I understand. I've been there. I understand that it can be hard. So let's get some tarot then. Pile number 2, spirit guides. Let's see then. What do we have? Tell me about my beautiful pile number 2s. I want to know their best qualities and who they are. Okay, we have 2 of Wands. So with the Two of Wands, I see that you are longing for something. The Two of Wands can also represent a choice to be made. But for me, I don't know, but this deck, these cards in this deck have a lot of different meanings that aren't necessarily what the actual Two of Wands may generally represent, but I read intuitively, so that's what I feel here. I don't know, you have some... Okay, I just heard Wanderlust. Maybe that's it, because, you know, this card for me often represents like wanting to travel, but also if there is some other love, a card that somehow hints towards love, I often take that as a long distance relationship card. So I don't know. Are you in a long distance relationship? I feel like you could be. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If you know me personally and your name starts with L, I can smell you. And let me know if you did come by and watch this reading, because I would like to know, because I don't know, I smell your perfume. Sorry, that was a message for someone I know. Just in case. Okay, well, we had a lot of cards here and we're not going to take any of them. We're going to do some more. Ooh, we have Three of Swords. So what I get from this is that this ability to transform or shapeshift or adjust your personality, it might be from childhood trauma for some of you, or it doesn't even have to be trauma, but being hurt somehow. Was it because somebody wanted you to be something else and so you became something for other people because they were gone? I don't know. There is this very strange or you're really afraid of being hurt or being left or being abandoned, and this ability to shapeshift and transform is it's a safety mechanism. That's how you keep yourself safe. Okay, so we also have the Magician. Yeah, I kind of felt some Magician energy here, definitely. The ability to change things, the ability to transform, the ability to choose what people perceive. Illusion kind of thing. Oh, okay. So we have Nine of Cups. So either way, you also have like really good manifestation skills if you would only use them, because this would help you get anything you want. I feel like there is some fixed energy here, like like you are stuck on something. You are, I don't know if it's your past or an ex or something. There's something that you are stuck on. I have this hanged man energy at the back of my head, kind of. If you would let go of that thing that is holding you back, that would kind of open the door to everything that you have ever desired. Okay. Oh, okay, so we have Six of Cups. Yeah, so we have Six of Cups. To me, this card is kind of like, I don't know, the growing old together card. That's it, growing old together. Yeah. So, well, basically, I can tell you that you won't be single forever if you are single even. But there is someone for you you're gonna go roll together with. And maybe that is something that you deep in your heart, that is what your heart desires, the deepest desire of your heart. I feel like that might be it. And you're afraid of being abandoned and just very, very fearful. I don't know. Either way, you won't be alone forever. We also have Eight of Swords. Oh my god. And Lovers, by the way. But let's talk about the Eight of Swords. So basically, the only person holding you back is yourself. And you see in this card, she isn't tied up in reality. It's almost like she thinks she's tied up, like looking in the mirror, but in reality she's free. So I don't know, the only person holding you back is you. And it's your thoughts. It's in your head, basically. These things that are holding you back, it's in your head. And also be very careful about what you think about, because you are a very good alchemist, that basically what you think may come true. So try to shift your thoughts. If you're afraid, because I feel like there is someone for you. I feel like there's someone you are crushing on or something, and or I don't know, for some reason I see like a long distance relationship, and you're afraid of being hurt. And you really want to get somewhere. You really want it to be your happily ever after. And it could be. And you want that. So try not to think about all the what if it doesn't work out, what if it goes horribly, and try to think more like, well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go just fine, but let's say it didn't. I will cross that bridge when I get to it, if I ever get to it. And I trust that I will be able to handle it in the best way possible. But for now, I'm focusing on the positive. And then we have the lovers. Anyway, I don't know why this changed. Maybe this is something that would cheer you up. I don't know. Because this was let me hype you up reading and nothing really specific. Well, it was about the characteristic, but I did get to that though. So it's all covered. So maybe this is what you have been wondering about. And knowing this would make you feel better. So I'm all about making you feel better. There is somebody for you. Somebody likes you and you like somebody. And it's kind of awesome. And it's gonna go well. I do see that it's going well. I do see it. I do see it going well. As long as you don't, you know, get in your head too much. Try to, you don't even have to focus on the positive. Just try to shift your thoughts, kind of like turn them around, kind of. I'm really worried that this thing is going to happen, and then you think about that thing that might happen and you're like mentally preparing for it, like what would I do if it goes horribly? And instead just think of the ways it could go wonderfully well, and just trust that you will be able to handle it. If it ever goes that badly, you will be able to handle it. But for now, hope for the best, because I think it's gonna go well. Yeah. So this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pal number 3. So you chose lemon quartz and jade. So with this jade card, I'm getting a lot of hiccups right now. With this jade card, there are a few things that I see here. And for one, you are very, very special, precious to a lot of people. Very precious. And also, I don't know, this might be a weird thing, but these swirls there, let me show you. Those swirls, they always make me think of, do you know the, it was a comic book, like from 20 years ago. It might still be going on, I'm not actually sure. It was called Witch, and there were these 5 teenage girls who were witches or guardians, and I love that comic book when I was a kid. I actually still have them. They are my comfort thing. I always make my comfort food and then I eat some, or I eat some comfort food and then I read some of my old comic books because they make me feel better. Anyway, those worlds, they make me think of this. All of the girls had like different powers, like fire, earth, water, air, all that, and then the third one was, fifth one was energy. And these worlds and this color, all that, it makes me think of the girl who had the earth powers. Her name was Cornelia, and they all had these like different symbols, and her symbol was like a green circle with a dot inside of it, kind of like the sun symbol. And I don't know why, but this swirl thing, it always makes me think of that, because that is the exact shade of green that she would often have. Anyways, yeah, it was, her name was Cornelia Hale. Yeah, I don't know, I really love that. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Maybe it was something that you actually read too, or there was a kids TV show made of it too, like a cartoon, but I thought it sucked. It was horrible. So maybe watch that instead. This could also be a sign that, you know, go back to your inner child a little bit. Like, what were the things that you loved when you were a kid? What were the books that you read over and over again, or the TV shows, or the cartoons, or the movies that you watched over and over again? And have a little inner child day. I have those regularly, and they are so much fun. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Also, what I see with this card, your energy feels like northern lights somehow. I don't know why. It's kind of yeah. How is it pronounced? Aurora Borealis. I don't know how it's pronounced really. I forgot to set the timer, but I'm setting it now, so I know how much time has passed, because I completely get lost in these readings, and if I don't have a timer, I have no idea if I've been talking for 5 minutes or 40 minutes, so I need a timer. Yeah, so that is what I feel like. Your energy feels like northern lights. It's almost like, I live in Finland, so I have seen northern lights quite a few times in my life, especially since I'm from the north. And there is sort of this magic about them, isn't it? Like, even though I've seen them several times, they're not that special to me. It's still really magical, and it's almost like, because the thing is about them, you don't know when they are going to come. You don't know how long they're going to stay. But when they come, you'll look and you'll watch until they are gone. And it's almost like, I don't know, maybe you have this, maybe you are a little bit introverted and you kind of self-isolate and disappear for 2 weeks, and then you come back to your friends and they're like, hi, how have you been? Was it good? You're like, yeah, it was really nice. And then you're social for a few days, and then you self-isolate that again for 2 weeks. And it's kind of like you come and go, and when you come over, it's magical. And when you're gone, people respect that. They leave you alone because they know you need that time alone, and they just hope that you will come back soon. That's what I feel here. That's really what I feel here. Or maybe it is that you are really connected to your inner child. That could also be it. I feel like introverts in general are kind of often, sometimes, well, usually, I don't know, they are much more connected to their inner child than extroverts. I don't know, maybe not, but for you, I feel that. Maybe that's why I talked about my inner child things, or what I did as a kid. There's also this little girl band that I used to listen to. They were together for like 2 years. But they had 2 albums, and I when I eat my comfort food and I read my comic books, I also listen to their 2 albums they were made in like the early 2000s, and it was a perfect Finnish girl band, and it was amazing. So yeah, that's quite something. Yeah, I feel that there is this, I don't know, there's this childlike energy about you, but it's energy that only few people get to experience. I feel like you're very protective over yourself and your energy, which is good. Yeah. It's almost like now that I look at this, there is this bubble. I don't know, do you kind of live in a bubble a little bit? I don't know, do you wish that you were a little bit more outside of your bubble? But you know, sometimes the bubble is just needed, you know? I don't know. I don't necessarily think your bubble is unhealthy though. I don't know, maybe there are people who don't understand, but it makes sense to you. So pile number, okay. Ooh, okay, so we have the same one, but I wasn't going to do reverse, but now I'm thinking maybe I should. I don't know what this means now. Okay, so it was upright, okay. Clear aura, but I feel like, because this card came for pile 2 as well, but I feel like for you it means something different. Oh, okay, I see, okay, responsibility, okay. I see. What are the words that I would describe you as? I feel like you're a really hard worker. You're very responsible, but also you're kind of like maybe a little bit too responsible. Maybe you do a little bit too much, but that's just your nature. I say that my cards are completely wonky now that I looked at the camera. So let's fix that. So still is, they're much better. Yeah, you are really, really responsible, and I feel like, okay, so here's what I feel. You give a little bit too much of yourself to other people. You do that automatically, and that is why you get so tired around people, because you give so much. And this is why you need to self-isolate a lot. And the easy fix here would be to try to create some boundaries and such, but it's really hard, and I understand it's not easy, but that is something that you will eventually have to do. But that's not a thing that necessarily has to be done right now, because right now we just want to feel better and have easy fixes. We have the 11th house. And look, it's a kid, isn't it? It's a child with toys. Like, those are Barbies. And can you see? Can you see? It's a kid. I don't know. And okay, so it says, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. The 11th house. I don't know. This is something that I just thought of. I was a very unhappy child, or in my childhood I was very unhappy. I was very introverted. I didn't have a lot of friends, and I wasn't entirely happy at home. And so when I was a kid, I used to look at the window and look for the you know, in Peter Pan, the 2 stars. And I would try to find them and guess which one they were, because I was expecting Peter Pan to come over and take me to Neverland and just, you know, fly me away from there. And sadly, he never came. But I did get those stars tattooed on my chest, though. I have them tattooed on me. Because I found my own Neverland. So this is what I kind of feel here, this wish for things to be different. I don't know, do you suffer with depression or other mental illnesses? Because I feel this heaviness here, this desperate desire for things to be different, but not necessarily having the energy to change them right now at this second. That is something that I do feel here. You have such a beautiful soul, such a pure soul, and I love that. I don't know, I feel this deep desire to protect you for some reason. I'm gonna get another one of these cards for, I don't know why, but I'm gonna get one because I want to. I can. So, my beautiful pile number 3s. Tell me about the best qualities of my beautiful pile number 3. Just talk to me, spirit guides. Okay. That's a little too many. Ooh, okay, so we had actually Cancer. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. Are you Cancer, or is this just Cancer energy in general? Because I did feel some water energy here. I did feel it. In the first pile, it was fire energy. Second pile, air energy. And now we have water. Could also be that you have Cancer in your chart. Could be sun, moon, or rising. Just to let you know. Because there is this emotional energy here. I do feel it. I do feel the water energy. Now that I got that card, kind of now I understand what I was feeling. Now it kind of translated it to me. So yeah, I do feel that. You have such a beautiful soul. You're so caring. You care about what you do. You care about what you say. You care about your people. You care about your loved ones. And you would do anything for them. And maybe that's, I don't know, maybe that's kind of a part of your issue, caring too much. Or maybe that's something that people tell you that that's your problem. You care too much. You're too emotional. I don't know. Fucking idiots. If they have ever said that to you, they're fucking idiots, okay? They're fucking idiots. There is such a thing as too emotional, but it's beautiful and not something that would be too much, okay? Okay? Hear me? Okay? Good. So so here's also what I feel here. What I just got. I heard mother energy, but I also could be father energy. Either way, I feel they would be an amazing parent. An amazing parent. I don't know if you are already, or if you hope that you would be someday, or maybe you don't want to be at all. That's completely fine, no worries. But that's just something that I heard. You would be an amazing parent. It's almost like, it's kind of like, it's almost like you would know as a parent what not to do. You get me? What kind of parent you would not want to be. I had a lot of issues with my own stepmother, and later in life, now that I'm older, I always thought that, I wouldn't mind if my future partner already had kids from an earlier relationship or marriage. I wouldn't mind it. Like, I would be fine being a stepmother. And I would most certainly know what not to do. And yeah, I was completely okay with that. And almost kind of wishing I would be put into that situation so that I could show everybody and show my stepmother. That was my ego then. So that I'm a much better stepmother than you ever were. There may be that I'm still harboring some hard feelings towards her, but you know, getting over it someday, but not today. We have Page of Cups. This card to me, it describes hopes and dreams, desires, things that you want, things that you would do if you could, when you could. I feel like you have a lot of dreams, a lot of wishes. Like, maybe you would want to see Hogwarts. Maybe you would want to go on a Harry Potter tour. I don't know why I'm getting Harry Potter, but maybe it's because I want to go there. I do. I'm a huge Potterhead, by the way. I'm a huge nerd. Or maybe I don't know why I'm getting like quote unquote nerdy stuff, because I just heard like Comic-Con. It doesn't have to be. That's something that I heard as well. I feel like there are places that you would want to go that you would never go, probably not by yourself in a million years. Kind of. That's something that I feel like there are a lot of things you want to do, but you don't want to do them alone. And you don't have to. Oh, sorry. So I don't know, I'm picking my my hair tie, so that's why my hand slipped. Anyways, what I see here, oh, were you lonely as a child? Were you lonely and not having a lot of friends, wishing for friends, and now you're still wishing for friends as an adult? Because you can manifest friends, okay? You can do that. I'm gonna get some more tarot. If this is about... Okay, so we're getting somewhere here. This hasn't been much about your... Well, a little bit about your characteristics. I'm having hiccups. A little bit about your characteristics, but also about the situation that you're in. So let's get some tarot to bring some more information about the situation. What do my beautiful pile number 3s need to know? What are the best characteristics? How can I hype them up today? Okay. 9 of Pentacles. So, what I feel here is that I know you're feeling down right now, and I don't know, maybe life is kind of kicking you down. You're stressed, there are a lot of things you would like to do, but you don't have anybody to do them with. You can manifest them in, and there will be a day when you can actually do these things. I don't know if you just get the courage to do them alone, because there is nothing wrong doing things alone. I take myself out on dates all the time. Clyde, please. Mommy is working. Yeah, Mommy's working. So... because this is kind of like, the 7 of Pentacles is about planting seeds, okay? And then this 9 of Pentacles is kind of like, I don't remember 8 of Pentacles. Was it about like harvest? Was 8 of Pentacles like harvest card? Or was it this one? Either way, you see that she has kind of like prepared all these herbs up there, like they are drying up there. And then like she has gathered some things in baskets. I don't know, there is just this, you will get what you want. You will get your hopes and dreams. It could be that you get the courage to do them alone, or you find a person to do them with you. Either way, They are happening for you. They are definitely happening for you. Okay. No, this is way too much. Pile number 3. Spirit guides. How can I hype them up? How can I make my beautiful pile number 3s feel better? Okay, that's too much again. Chill. Pile number 3. What do they need to know? How can I hype them up? Jesus. Okay, so these are the cards that actually came out just now. It was this card and this card that I saw. You know what? I'm gonna keep all of these. I'm gonna keep all of them because I can. I can do whatever I want. And so can you. So, let's see. Let's look at these together since they all came up together. So we have 5 of Wands, Knight of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, King of Wands. So with the King of Wands, I see that you are heavily, heavily protected and guided. You may be, what I feel here is that you may feel buried alive, actually. That's what I feel here. You may feel everything is heavy, everything is dark, you can't get out, there's nothing you can do, and you're just like laying there like buried alive. But have you been buried alive or have you been planted? Because both of them have been underground in the soil. So I feel like you may have been planted, because I did mention the 7 of Pentacles actually. It's about planting seeds. You are in this, oh no, I just had a flash of my own situation years ago when I was in the same place as you are now. Ugh, it was horrible, but it did pass eventually. It did pass. So, yeah. Yes. So basically, you are heavily guided. Everything that is happening right now is preparing you for the future. Something is coming and you need to be prepared. So you have been planted. You are becoming someone new. And that's probably why we haven't really gotten into your best qualities and all this, because you are transforming currently. What I would be describing right now might not be true tomorrow anymore. So that's probably why we're not concentrating on those things. So, but I feel like with this Cancer card, that is something that will remain true. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So you are being guided. Everything that is happening right now is something that is supposed to be happening. So then we have 5 of Wands. There are 5 people trying to catch the flame, kind of like fighting each other. It's kind of like a competition. What I see with this card is that, you know, it's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a struggle trying to stay calm while feeling like you're buried alive, but eventually you won't even have. It was something that Lexi the Leo actually said in one of her videos I just saw like a couple of days ago. She said something about being planted as well, but it wasn't exactly the same. It was something about like stop resisting and trying to. Okay, so she said, oh damn it. So the point was that she wanted to say that you have to stop resisting the phase that, like, you know, like I'm being planted, like okay cool, I'm just gonna, fine, I'll just stay here, and stop trying to like, you know, claw your way back up. because eventually when you get enough moisture, the seed will sprout and then you will rise up with it. And you won't even have to do anything. It's almost like trying to swim to an island, and instead of swimming, realizing that the current will just carry you all the way there. All you have to do is stop struggling and stop swimming, and you can just relax and go with the current. That is what I feel here. That there will be a moment where you realize, you know, I don't have to struggle. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with what's happening here. I'm fine with it. And I think, oh, I should probably try getting this first. This was 5 of Pentacles. So in this card, there is a person who's kind of depressed and she wants to get out, but the door is locked and she can't find the key, but the key is right there. If she would just only look up and, you know, look, the key would be right there. And I feel like that's probably where you are right now. Like, you want to get out of your situation, but you feel like there's nothing you can do. But the key, the way out is within you. There is something you can do, and it could be just going with the current or accepting where you are, or I feel like you know what it is for you. You know intuitively. You can even ask yourself, like, what is it that I'm doing and I know that I'm doing wrong? What is this thing that I keep doing even though I know that I'm doing wrong? And not like wrong, like I'm failing at this, but like maybe your problem is that you're spending too much time on social media and that's not making you feel good, or maybe you're not exercising, or you're not meditating anymore, or something like this. There's something that you could do, and I feel like for some of you could actually be meditating. Either way, with the Knight of Cups, I see a romance. I do. I didn't actually concentrate on the guy, but I concentrated on the letter over there. There's somebody who will contact you sometime. And it's going to be actually quite wonderful. And I feel like it's going to kind of... how do you put this? That's how you know that you have gotten over this phase. That's how you know when you get this contact, when this person contacts you, then you know that you're finally on the other side. That's what I feel here. The camera is kind of like blinking. Oh, the battery is dying. So there is romance coming for you, definitely. I'm gonna get another card. I'm gonna get one of these actually. And see what's happening here. Pile number 3, Spirit Guides. Do you have any extra information from a beautiful pile number 3? Oh, okay. We have 2, 7 of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Yeah, maybe you do need help from others. Oh, this could actually be that you need a mentor, a life coach, or a friend or something that will kind of like give you some information, some vital information that you need in order to move forward. We also have King of Ariel. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. So watching your energy, make sure that you're not using too much energy or wasting them in the wrong places. don't know why, but I also want to get one of these as well because I just want to, okay? Wait a minute, that was up right. I don't know. Let's get one of these cards as well. So, pile number 3. What one last message you have from my beautiful pile number 3s that will make them feel better and hype them up, because there is change coming for you. That is absolutely certain. Change is coming for you, babe, and it's already happening. It's already there. It's preparing you. It's almost like you were buried or planted, and when you rise up, you realize the world has completely shifted. It's something completely new when you see the world once again. That's what I feel here. Oh, Neptune. Wait a minute. This was the one that was upright that I just thought, you know, never mind. I'll just put it back in because I can't. I don't know. I don't know. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Neptune. So, hi, sorry, the battery ran out. I thought I had the time to finish this reading, but guess not. So what I was saying was that your fantasies, all that, whatever you want in your life, it's already finding its way to you. It's coming. What was that I kept hearing? It was, whatever you desire also desires you. Whatever you want, it wants to happen for you. And all it needs is some space. It needs some space to arrive to you. You can manifest anything you want in your life. All that it requires is some action, the tiniest bit of action, because you need to create some space for it. Kind of like what I always say is that, you know, if you want a new couch, you have to get rid of your old couch first so you have a space for the new one. So do something, whatever you want, whatever it is. If you want a partner, if you want to find love, do you sleep in a bed with just one pillow and one blanket, basically saying that there is absolutely no room for another person there? Maybe consider getting a second pillow or a second blanket and just you know, showing the world that, you know, another person could fit in this bed if they really tried. So something like this. Declutter, go through your clothes. What clothes don't fit you anymore? What clothes don't fit your personality anymore? What clothes would the the future you would not wear anymore? Think like that. Whatever you want to become is already happening. It's coming, it's coming. You can create anything you want. You can create the love, the love and the life you can't wait to wake up to. Why am I stuttering all the time? Create the life that you can't wake up to. You can't wait to wake up to. Oh, I don't know. Am I getting tired? Create the life that you can't wait to wake up to. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, make it so fantastic you don't even want to go to sleep anymore. That is what you deserve, and that's what's coming for you as well. So I hope, even though this reading took quite a different turn than I thought it was going to take, I hope I did manage to make you feel better, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I will see you in my next one. So bye.